Hey Cancer, it is CJ. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. Whew, it's getting very warm in my studio. I hope you're doing really well. This reading, Cancer, is going to be for the last part of July, last couple of weeks, probably moving in a little bit to August. And of course, as always, you know, time's fluid, so whenever you actually are called to this reading, there's probably a message in it for you. I hope you're doing really well, as I said. Thank you so much for all of your support on my channel. You guys are just awesome. So from my heart to yours, thank you. As I said, it's a general read. We'll see what's coming up from Spirit. As well, remember, take what flows to you, let the rest go. It is not a one-to-one, right? Okay, so Cancer, let's get started and see what's going on. Bottom of the deck, right after I split, is Four of Wands. This feels like it's going to be, there's might be something that you're celebrating over the next few weeks. You know, maybe there's some milestone that you're getting to. Maybe in a relationship. Four of Wands is also my marriage card. But we'll see as we get into the tarot. But let's bring that up because Spirit has it right there. All right, let's get into this reading. Spirit, please show me clearly for our water sign Cancer for the last part of July, moving into August 2022. What messages do you have for our beautiful water sign? What's going on for them? Okay, Eight of Swords. Cancer, I swear to God, every time I do a reading, usually for Cancer, maybe Scorpio too, Eight of Swords always kind of comes out. Now, I feel like this is an added energy that Spirit wants you to be aware of, so I'm not going to include it in the block, but we will definitely take it into consideration. Eight of Swords, mental confusion, mental restriction, typically at our own demise, right? It's that losing sleep, worrying about the what ifs, really believing that it's going to come true, when in fact it's usually just a figment of our imagination. And you know, the monsters getting to us, you know, those little scary monsters at night that come creeping out under your bed, whether you're however old you are, it can still scare the shit out of you, right? So it's a reminder of you are only stuck if you allow yourself to be stuck. All right, show me clearly, Spirit. Let's get into this reading for our beautiful Cancerians. Eight of Cups has come out. Walking away from something here. And it is your element. Wow, these cards are flipping. Okay, I don't want to take those. I want to make sure that they're meant. So Spirit, please show me a little bit more clear. What cards? What messages? So Eight of Cups. Your element, water. Something is over and done with. You're walking away from something. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a negative. It just feels like you've learned all you could, whether it's in a relationship or something to do with your career, and you're deciding to go on a different path because you've experienced everything that's been in those Eight Cups. All right, Spirit, let's get into this reading here. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. And one more shuffle. All right, let's begin. So Eight of Cups, wow, 10 of Cups. Interesting here. 10 of Cups is that beautiful energy. It's everything. It's a happy home. It's a happy family. It's where your heart feels very content. Six of Swords, you are totally moving away from anything that was difficult, a struggle, could be in your finances, could be even in a relationship. Feels like things are really shifting here. Eight of Cups, it's like you're walking to the sun now. You are probably leaving something that felt very heavy behind. It could even be like a cycle that is closing out now. The Lovers underneath the Eight of Cups, that's Gemini's cards. 10 of Swords, Cancer, you're walking away from something. Ooh, and the Seven of Wands. All right, what's on the bottom of the deck? The Moon. Fellow water sign, Pisces card. Okay, let's start. Okay, so Cancer, I have to say that I feel like you may be walking away from a relationship. Now, it does not have to be romantic. We have many different kinds of relationships, but it does feel like you are leaving something behind that has not been satisfying, has not been good for you, has not been healthy. And you're moving on to, you want to move away from the turbulent and move to something that is going to be a lot more enriching for you. So let's go through the readings. We've got the Eight of Cups. It's followed by the Lovers underneath, right? And so Eight of Cups, as I already said, this is you definitely leaving something behind, but it looks like you're going to a brighter path. There's that sun that this person is walking towards. You've learned something here and you've decided that you've got to leave. Now, for some of you, this is going to actually be a love relationship that you're walking away from. Maybe you've learned all you've had to or all you could out of this, and you understand that it is time to go separate ways. You know, maybe at one time there was a really beautiful union with the lovers, you know, it can be a destined soulmate kind of relationship. But, you know, we don't always stay with our soulmates if we are fortunate to meet them in our lifetime. So it does feel like you are walking away from a relationship. Now, for some of you, it might even just be you walking away from a way that you and your partner may have communicated. Maybe you are deciding to try and bring a little bit more peace into your life. And I say that because of the Six of Swords, right? Six of Swords is having a really tough time, things kind of going shitty, not feeling very good, and then you start to move to calmer waters, as they say. So it could even be that, right? So we move on. 8 of Cups goes to the 10 of Cups. Under 10 of Cups is the 10 of Swords. So 2 10s showing up here. That's a completion. When we get to the 10, it means that cycle, that journey is now over. And the reason I'm feeling that some of you are leaving a relationship is because the 10 of Swords is underneath the 10 of Cups. And so it feels like you have decided that you're over. You're over it. You're done with it. You're just not in it anymore. Because 10 of Swords is also indicating that things have been extremely, extremely painful for probably quite a long time. You know, traditional tarot, that is the card with the person lying on the ground and they have 10 swords on their back. What I do love about the Light Seers deck here, the energy is always different depending on what kind of deck you're working with. But this 10 of Swords has more of a freeing energy. Even with the ravens, 10 ravens flying around this woman's head, they're not pecking at her. They're not. It doesn't feel threatening. It feels almost as if they are supporting her in this move to leave what has been hurting this person. So again, this doesn't necessarily mean you're walking out of a relationship, but it does indicate that there is going to be a massive change in a relationship. However that applies. Friends, co-workers, family, lovers, etc. We move to the 6 of Swords. It is followed by the 7 of Wands. So you're leaving the shit behind. You're going on a different path here, bringing peace into your life. And you're also kind of keeping yourself a little bit protected with the 7 of Swords. You're allowing yourself to really take care of you now. And you're not allowing anything that is going to hurt you to penetrate you anymore. I really am getting the sense that you are wanting peace, happiness, joy. Now, you may be having some concerns with that 8 of Swords. You know, there's some kind of anxiety in this, but I don't feel you're going to allow this kind of stinky way of thinking to really actually have that much control over you, Cancer. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the moon, and as I said, that is Pisces card. Feel like the moon is showing up here as the base because you don't really know how this is going to be. You don't really know the outcome yet. So there is that energy of the what if, not able to see 100% clear of how this change or this walking away, how that is going to affect you down the road. And, you know, that can be really scary for all of us, right? Change is not the most easiest thing to accept, especially when we don't know what to expect, right? So I feel like that's probably why you're having some anxiety here. I'm going to have a sip of water. Give me 1 second. My mouth has just gotten extremely dry. Thank you. It's getting very hot here in Canada, so I'm feeling the heat, baby. So let's get into some clarifiers and see where this is going, what is happening. All right. But, oops, it does really feel like you are leaving someone, a situation, or a mindset, emotional set, behind. There's adjustments going on here. Okay. Now, so far, we haven't gotten any. Moon is the only major arcana. Oh, and the Lovers, that's right. You know, the Lovers is a choice card too, right? So there is some choice you're making, and it does feel like you are leaving something, you're cutting something out here. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Hangman. You know, you're not taking action, and it feels like right now you're not actually taking the action. You are really in contemplative mode here because you're not sure how the outcome is going to be. And that makes sense. Okay, so Spirit, can we get some clarifiers here? More guidance, more advice. Show Cancer very clearly here what is going on, what the next steps should be. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I feel like a card flipped, but nope. Show me clearly. There we go. The Devil. Okay. Ooh, and then we have Death on the bottom. So we've got Capricorn and Scorpio showing up here. All right, so Cancer, it is feeling like you, whatever you are walking behind, whatever you are leaving behind, Ten of Swords being that major painful stuff, right? And you're leaving it now. I know it's scary. I get that. I get the fear, but the Devil has flown out. So it is going to be for your benefit to leave this person or the situation behind, because whatever this is that has kept you in this relationship, it has been quite toxic with the Devil showing up. The Devil is that energy of being feeling bound and stuck. I mean, it reminds me so much, though, of the Eight of Swords. You know, her hands are tied. You know, she can't see. She's just feeling like she's completely stuck. Well, the Devil comes to me in that energy very similar. It's like there's been a lot of resistance and restraint put on you in somewhere in your life. And I really think that that is what is coming towards you to say, you have to cut this off. You got to leave it behind because it's not healthy for you. And it probably has been quite draining and exhausting. Cancer, you are an emotional sign and you're very strong, but you really take things to heart. And so if there's been a lot of maybe negative words, swords are logic or communication, negative words mean cruel things being said to you, you know, almost where it's undermining your own ability to feel your own strength. It is time for you to stand up to the Devil, whatever the Devil would represent for you. Bottom of the deck, Death. It is closing out. There's a cycle closing out, so a new cycle can begin here. That is what Death is all about. You know, it comes in when it's somewhat kind of like the Tower. You know, the energy is kind of similar. It's like this has to end, and I feel like you are putting an end to this. This Devil energy, not good for you. And for some of you, that is a partner in love. Okay, we got quite a few that just popped out. Yeah, here we go. Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Sorry, Cancer. I don't know what's going on. I can't get my words straight today. Three of Swords, betrayal, hurt, devastation, disappointment. It is painful. It's a painful situation to go through. And I feel like perhaps you've been dealing with that for a long time. Maybe you've stayed in a relationship that you know that someone cheated on you, right? But you've stayed in it. I feel like you are deciding now to leave it because it's just too much. It's too much pain, and you deserve better than that. Okay, the cards that came out, High Priestess, wow, Son of Pentacles, which is Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, Ace of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Wands. We have 3 10s showing up. So there is a definite ending happening, for sure. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, right? We're going to talk about this first. Knight of Pentacles, slowest one in the deck, very methodical, really plans out each and every single step next to get to the finish line. He always gets to the finish line, but it's a lot slower process. I really feel like that's kind of the energy that you're going to be in, or you are in right now. You're really weighing everything out. You're really trying to be methodical of what you need to do as you free yourself from this situation or this person. And you're really taking your time getting it clear. And I think that's a brilliant idea. The only thing is don't allow the fear to slow that process down, right? We have the High Priestess. So another Pisces card. This is all about you trusting your intuition here. You really need to tap right into that beautiful guide that you have within you and listen to the answers that are coming towards you. You already know that things are going to work out for you. So don't allow the mind to play games on you. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Cancer. So this is that new beginning. It's waiting for you. A new beginning in your self-confidence. And also, you know, if someone has been trying to keep you dependent on them, the Devil trying to keep you dependent on them, this decision to walk away, to leave it behind, and move forward so that you can have freedom and you can actually start really finding that peace within yourself. The Ace of Pentacles is that promise that you're also going to be able to be financially independent if that resonates with you. There is growth going to be happening here. But it's hard to have growth if someone is constantly keeping you stuck, right? Can't expand if we're contracted all the time. And finally, we have the Ten of Wands. So the ending, all the burdens, whatever you've been carrying, it is all changing. And I feel like either you are dropping all the burdens here, or actually it is being removed by, you know, the divine. And they're letting it go now. They know that you've gone down a long, hard path here with the devil, and that it is time for things to really shift, so that you can get your happiness back. I really feel that that is a necessity that has to happen here over the next couple of weeks for you. So it's about changing the way you're letting go of the way you've been thinking about something, or physically walking away from someone. That's about as clear as I can make it, I feel. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Five of Cups was actually right there at the top, which is sadness, you know? Sadness, regret, feeling disappointed, putting a lot of emotion and energy into something or someone. I feel someone here. And feeling sad that you have to walk away, but knowing that it is going to be for the best, for your highest good here. Especially if someone has done this to you, Cancer. That is pain. Okay, let's close this reading off, Spirit. Is there any added advice, guidance, outcome that you have for our beautiful water sign regarding this reading? Tough journey that you've been on. Yep, here we go. Strength. Cancer, it's not probably going to be the most easiest thing to do here, but it is meant to raise you up and bring you up to the highest level that you can possibly be. And you need to be able to be free and go after what brings you happiness here. The Strength card. Beautiful. This is Leo's card. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Some of you might be even walking away from a Leo. Something like that, right? Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but it could be. This is relying on that beautiful tenacity that you do have inside of you, Cancer. Wake up that sleeping lion and use that strength, courage, and bravery to break free from the devil. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. That is absolutely gorgeous in the way that it feels that there's a balance coming back in, but I feel like you are walking away from something that is connected to your past. Six of Cups is usually about our past. Someone from your past, even if that person you're still in a relationship with them at this moment, but it's not like just a week old. It's going back away. So I feel like you really are cutting ties to whoever this is. You know it's not healthy for you anymore. And underneath that is a Mother of Cups, which, Cancer, my love, that is you. That is you. You're showing up here. You are the Mother of Cups. You are the Queen of Cups. Walking away from this person, and I really do feel it's a person, is going to bring you emotional fulfillment, emotional balance, and you're going to feel like you can trust yourself again, protect yourself again, and you have that beautiful inner strength of loving yourself too. So you are going to be that Mother of Cups. And if it can also be there's going to be a mother figure around you, whether here or in spirit, that may be guiding this whole transition. It's a big change, big change. Remember, we had death on the bottom. So transformative month, transformative couple of weeks for you. Things are adjusting, things are changing, but I do feel you are being freed from whatever this conflicting, restricting energy has been in your life. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope this helps. They want me to pull a card from my Wisdom Oracle, so I will. I wasn't going to, but I guess it's necessary. All right, Spirit, show me clearly then. What card do you have for Cancer to close this reading out? Don't worry, Cancer. Your guides, your spirit guides, your loved ones, and like I said, some of you, it may be a mother or mother figure that is in spirit, that is around you to help you get through this. And to lend a hand to give you the strength. Okay, we've got Clean It Up and Poised. I'm only going to take the first card. We have Unfinished. Let me just see. Yeah, these are way too many cards. Okay, we've got Clean It Up. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening. You are cleaning things up. You are removing anything and everyone that does not support you anymore, that does not work for you, that doesn't fit in your life, you know? And so it's getting cleaned up. And, you know, it is a conscious move on you, but I also do feel a lot of energy around you that is helping you remove the negative. And bottom of the deck, poised. This is like a new life, a new start, a brand new way of being in your life. Gorgeous. Okay, Cancer, I hope this helps in some way. I wish you a beautiful remainder of July, and I hope to see you back here at a later time. Take good care.